Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and if there's one thing I tend to talk about a lot besides Super Sentai, it's Japanese idol groups. There are a few idol groups I've been listening to, and the list has grown throughout the years, which is why in this video, I want to talk about every Japanese idol group I've listened to as of the making of this video. I'm also going to say who my favorite member of the group is unless I don't have one. And with out of the way, let's begin. Okay, so first off, let's get this out of the way. AKB48 is one of the most well-known Japanese idol groups, so of course I'm familiar with it. The thing is, I have never listened to a single AKB48 song in my entire life. And out of all the idols in AKB48's entire history, I'm only familiar with 3 members of AKB48 and its subunits. First, we've got Nana Owada, who appeared in the 10th episode of Mashin Sentai Kira Major. I predicted her appearance in Kira Major before the season even began. Next, we've got Nana Okada, who almost resembles a certain someone you may or may not be familiar with. And last but not least, we've got Momo Nakito, but I'm not going to tell you why I know about her because I think you already know the answer. However, I do not have a favorite member of AKB48 because I don't even listen to the music. Alright, now that AKB48's out of the way, I can finally talk about the Japanese idol groups whose music I actually listen to, starting with Morning Musume. I first started listening to Morning Musume in 2018, the same year as Lupin Ranger vs. Pato Ranger. Ever since then, Morning Musume has become one of my favorite idol groups. Now, since I got into Morning Musume because of Lupin Ranger vs. Pato Ranger, you'd probably expect my favorite member to be Haruka Kudo because she was cast as Lupin Yellow. Although Lupin Yellow is one of my favorite Sentai Rangers, Haruka Kudo is not my favorite member of Morning Musume. You see, when it comes to my favorite member of Morning Musume, I don't have one. I have 3. My 3 favorite members of Morning Musume are Reina Tanaka, Mizuki Fukumura, and Sayomi Michishige. However, Reina Tanaka and Sayomi Michishige have already graduated from Morning Musume, so I guess Mizuki Fukumura is my favorite member if we're only talking about current Morning Musume members. Since I just talked about Morning Musume, I've also listened to a few songs from Anjer Men. Based on the katakana, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I have only listened to 2 Anjer Men songs in my entire life. Although I don't have a favorite member, I think Ayaka Wada used to be in this group. Okay, now this is the part you were probably waiting for. Ever since the Kuroninja of Earth Zero introduced me to the group in 2018, I've been a big fan of the Japanese idol group known as Idol College and their music. I think the appeal of Idol College is that you get to experience watching your favorite idols develop their skills over time. Because of this, the members who have been around longer have the most fans, similar to Morning Musume. Now, as for my favorite member of this group, it has changed a lot. When I first started listening to Idol College in 2018, my favorite member was Shioka Ishizuka, who was everyone's favorite member at the time. Then my favorite member became Sora Taguchi because of her first name. Then in late 2019, my favorite member became Haruki Wakabayashi. And then 2020, I changed my favorite member again to Mikoto Yamada until her graduation. But before her graduation, I had this tournament for my Instagram followers where I'd let them decide my new favorite member of Idol College. The winner of that tournament was Nonami Miyagi, and right now Nonami Miyagi is still my favorite member of Idol College. Speaking of Idol College, Melissa used to be a subunit of Idol College, but I think I can count it as its own idol group now. I already made a video about Melissa a few months ago, so you should check it out for a deeper explanation. One thing you should know about Melissa is that I've got more subscribers than their YouTube channel. Anyway, my favorite member of the group used to be Bayashi, but now it's Yuki. In 2020, I discovered a song called Gen A Galactica, which led to me discovering an idol group known as Kirimeki Unforent. Although I have no idea what an unforent is, 2020 was the year of Mashin Sentai Kira Major, so I know what Kirimeki means. Each song title is split into two halves. The first has a word written in kanji, the other half is written in katakana or romaji. Personally, I think some of the songs are good, others are just okay, but there are a few songs that I like to listen to whenever I'm reading hate comments or catching up on the latest drama in the communities I'm part of. As for favorite members, I don't have one because everyone who was a member in 2020 had already graduated by the end of the year. When I first discovered Ebisu Mascots, it was years ago, back when Shiori Kamisaki was a member, but I never listened to their music until Digital Noise was released. I'm also not sure if Ebisu Mascots counts as an idol group. Now, you might be wondering who my favorite member is. You might think you know who it is, but my favorite member of Ebisu Mascots is actually Noah Aikawa. Alma is a more recent idol group that started in 2020. It's presented as a real sound group, and I think that title fits them because their music sounds really good. Unfortunately, Alma's music is also really hard to find. I don't know who any of this idol group's members are, except for Reina Take, who happens to be my favorite member and the reason why I know about Alma in the first place. Okay, last but not least, I discovered Misty just this year, immediately after the cast of Dawn Brothers was revealed. If you're a bit confused, I made a video about it that explains everything. If you watched the video or you're familiar with my other work, then you probably already know that my favorite member of Misty is Amisa Miyazaki. As for their music, a few of their songs are okay, but I don't think it's for me. However, next year I'd like to go to a Misty concert. Alright, now I know I said that in this video I would be talking about every Japanese idol group I know, but there are a few idol groups I left out, and the reason why I'm not going to talk about them is because I think you'll enjoy it more if you discover those idol groups yourself. Also, there was this girl group created to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Kamen Rider, but I'm not sure if it counts as an idol group. Anyway, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you will never reach the sky until you find hope. And I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.